Wow, what a beautiful spot on the planet. This is entitled Cap de Formentor. I don't know where this is, but I'd love to be here and explore the photo opportunities, probably all day, if not a couple of days. So my first comment in here is that I love the leading lines, the coastline that leads into the rock formation. Then there's a background mountain ridge, as well as a foreground mountain ridge, which now adds a little bit of confusion because now I don't see a focal point, or at least I'm confused whether it's the rock that's the focal point or it's the landscape in here. I'm not sure. I think maybe this might have worked better if it was framed this way, so that the point of interest would be in the rule of thirds. The other thing too that I noticed is that when taking a picture of a landscape, we want to capture the scale and grandeur of what we see. When we're standing there, we notice that when you try to capture that in a picture, you lose that mainly because there is a lack of perspective as to the size. I noticed that over here in the background, very tiny little boat, maybe that looks like a boat, but I'm not sure. If that was a little bit bigger, or even better if it was somewhere here in the foreground, then that is a reference point to give the viewer an idea of how big and grand the scenery is. And that would definitely add more impact to the overall photograph. Technically, I love the details in the shadows that I can see here. There are the bright spots where the sun is shining, is not overly explored, and it's just done right. The only comment I would make is in the clouds. I don't know why, but I can see some noise in several areas. For some people that may not be a big deal, but it bothers me a little bit. So compositionally, I would score this 3. Impact, I would also give it a 3. And technically, everything is in sharp focus here in the foreground. I would give this a 4 for a total of 10 points.